It would seem that the Cleveland Browns' Super Bowl aspirations got derailed in the season opener as the Tennessee Titans dismantled them 43 to 13, and the only name that shined in that game would be the wristwear worn by Odell Beckham Jr., costing around $250,000. And I'm going to talk about it as you've entered the sports opinion log here in LexAnderson world. So if you're down with all things NFL opening kickoff, NFL Cleveland Browns, Odell Beckham Jr., subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos while I talk about this video. So yes, like I've said before, things might look good on paper, but when it gets down to the field, when the bright lights of the season opener shines on you, what will you be remembered for? And we know what the Cleveland Browns will be remembered for, the dog pound leaving early. But before we get into that, let me just run down my 1 o'clock picks on NFL opening kickoff week 1, the profits winners and the profits losers. Let's just get this party started. Okay, the winners and losers is decreed by your boy, the Prophet. Let's read them down. Rams at Panthers. I said the Rams would win. They came through with the 30-27 victory. Redskins at Eagles. It was a close one, but the Eagles did win 32-27, as it looks like Deshaun Jackson's career has been revived at the hands of Carson Wentz, who threw for 313 yards with 3 touchdowns, 2 of them landing in the hands of Deshaun Jackson. No matter how things change, some things remain the same. New coach, new uniform threads for the first time in over 20 years, new players, Le'Veon Bell, anyone, but the same putrid, disgusting, lackadaisical, tired-ass results by the Jets, who were up by 16 points and allowed the Bills to come back, scoring 17 unanswered points in a 17-16 loss for the Jets. That's the last time I ever picked those losers, and it makes no sense. The Bills had 4 turnovers, and the Jets still couldn't take advantage. Le'Veon Bell, 17 carries for 60 yards. Falcons at Vikings. Your boy had called it. Go for the Vikings. Matty Ice is a loser. Julio Jones is a loser. The Vikings defense was all over them for the get. I almost thought they were going to get shut out, but they did score some meaningless points in a 28-12 victory by the Vikings, of course. Dalvin Cook, 21 carries, 111 yards, and 1 touchdown. Matt Ryan, the dud, 304 yards for 2 touchdowns, 2 INTs, and of course, the newly minted Julio Jones, guaranteed $66 million, contributed all of 6 catches, 31 yards, and 1 touchdown. Well, at least he finally got into the end zone for once. Ravens at Dolphins. The Ravens annihilated, destroyed, dismantled, humiliated the Dolphins to the point where on Twitter there are rumors that Dolphin players want out. They don't even want to play in Miami anymore. They might have to fill that team with tryout guys that got cut, just make a whole new team. We already knew that the Dolphins were quitting anyway, or tanking, so to speak. But 59-10, Lamar Jackson lit them boys up, posting the best passer rating in NFL in Ravens history, 158.3, 17 of 20 for 324 yards, 3 touchdowns. And how about Marquise Hollywood Brown with multiple 40-yard touchdown catches in his debut, 47 and 83 yards on his first 2 catches for 147 receiving yards, 6th most in the NFL debut and the most since 2003. Damn. Chiefs at Jaguars. Of course, the Chiefs rolled 40-26. There was an early ankle injury scare to Mahomes, but he came through, 378 yards, 3 touchdowns. However, Hill suffered an injury to his clavicle, said surgery won't be needed. They say he'll miss a couple of weeks, but we'll see. He was taken to the hospital. They were citing trauma to the sternum area. But you know who suffered the trauma? That would be the Jaguars, because Nick Foles, he did break his clavicle. His collarbone is broken. He's done for the season. That's a wrap. And what else do we have here? Of course, like previously mentioned, the Titans at the Browns, where the Titans rolled them 43-13. Of course, I had picked the Browns because I thought, hey, Odell, Jarvis Landry, Baker Mayfield. But what I didn't account for was the Raider-like game in which they played 18 penalties, costing them 142 yards. Baker Mayfield with 3 interceptions, one of them being a pick six. And that's it, folks. There's nothing more to say. The Cleveland Browns are the Cleveland Browns, the lovable losers that people have penciled in to be Super Bowl contenders. But I, Lex Anderson, the prophet, will now decree as of that game, they are Super Bowl pretenders. Do not believe in the Cleveland Browns. The best you should ever hope for is the 8-8 season. Freddie Kitchens clearly doesn't know what he's doing because he's had to address the issues of Odell wearing a watch worth $250,000 on his wrist while playing the game. Clearly, there is no focus on winning, let alone a Super Bowl. Y'all got to slow your roll with that one. And how did the Titans do? Embattled Mariota, 248 yards with 3 touchdowns. Derrick Henry, 19 carries, 84 yards, 1 touchdown. And A.J. Brown, 3 catches for 100 yards. Well, that's all I've got for the 1 o'clock games. I will be back later with my predictions on the winners and losers on the 4 p.m. and Sunday night game. So to make sure to tune into that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And again, press the bell icon to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. Special shout out to those watching on the gram, NHL Players, IGTV. You know what it is, baby. Sports Opinion Log, Lex Anderson is back in the building. I'm ready for some football, and I know y'all ready for some football. So I'm going to catch you guys and girls on the next video. Until next time, Lex Anderson signing out.